Hi there, Capricorn. This is Miss Joan at Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I'm here to talk to you about what is going on for August. August is going to have 5 weeks in it, so we'll have the 5 columns and the 3 rows. But as is clear, we're having some changes around here, and I hope that you like them. I hope that you'll comment and like and subscribe as normal. But I have a new deck to introduce, Devine Abundance deck. We are going to get specific messages currently for this month to give us a proper theme to go with. And I will tell you a little bit about what the guides have told me so far for you. Father, Mother, God, start with them, sisters. Please talk to Capricorn about what is going on right now for August. All right, I'm going to pick 2 cards. And I'm going to set these all aside. These cards here are going to remain up for the entire month of readings, so that'll be fun for us, right? Your inner child, allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. Very cool. The inner child. I like this card quite a lot. Beautiful. And freedom. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. Whoa. This one's about getting free of resentment. Ooh, very cool. Good for you, Capricorn. I like that very much. So we're taking care of our inner child and we're searching for freedom, all right? So these will be talked about regularly. I want to tell you that we're going to keep using the Morgan-Greer for the overview video. And I'm going to introduce you to my little friend. This is Baby Einstein, who is an exact replica of Einstein the Crystal Skull, who is one of the 13 ancient crystal skulls, and is here. He wants to be on camera now, and he is a direct link for me to my guides, so that is why he is here. But he absolutely, when you're around skulls, you do what they tell you. That's just it. So here I am. And yes, he is here and he wants to be seen. So there he is. Thank you. But yes, I'm going to use a Morgan-Greer for the overview video. And we will continue with the Crow Tarot to expand on it at the end of this video, right here. And I have another deck we'll talk about when we go even deeper on that. Excellent. So let's go ahead and process these cards and get them programmed for you. All right, Capricorn? Excellent. This is yours. Oh, Mother God. Please guide Capricorn on the month of August. Thank you. So yes, I'm going to have those ones pre-programmed. Now we'll get these ones pre-programmed. Father, Mother God, Star Brothers and Sisters, please speak to Capricorn about the first week of August, July 30th through August 5th. Clarify and simplify the week so we may get through this with ease and grace. Thank you. Capricorn. Cool. So now we're all ready to go. We've got all our stuff pre-programmed. We can just get on with it. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the 5 columns of cards. Just 3 rows. There will be 1 for every week here. I have other messages that I got in meditation for us. There's the general message for all 12 signs. And it's speaking very clearly to the fact that change is afoot. Everybody is going through changes in August, so that means a couple of things. Number one, that we need to be very kind to each other and ourselves, because with change being afoot, everybody's going through it, and it's a lot. However, if you maintain flexibility, it will affect you less, okay? So do your best to not be inflexible, but, you know, take care of your inner child, right? And work towards freedom. It's going to be great. The other message that I got specifically for you, Capricorn, is that if you can work towards autonomy, autonomy is going to be really smart and helpful to you and for you, all right? And I want that for you. I want you to be autonomous. I want you to feel free. Oh, right there, right? I want you to feel like you're doing your own thing. I want you to feel uninhibited and unattached to, if you're single, to all the other stuff, but also to not feel like, if you are in relationships, you need to be a single family unit, right? A single family unit, not all involved with other folksies. Okay? I know that sounds a little funny, but there it is. And I'm just going to throw it out there like that, see what happens. And costumes, right? So here we go. Let's go ahead and talk about July 30th through August 5th. We have the first column here. Let's go ahead and get busy with this overview. All right. The Five of Swords is here, talking about you wanting and needing to take your power back. We want you to feel empowered, and feel that feeling of, I got this. I am the responsible party, and I have got this. So that's good. We want you to get that. That's great. The Five of Pentacles is here, saying it's news about money may block you. And or there's going to be something going on. Well, it is financial, and it is going to block you. So I feel like it's going to be some advice somebody gives you, or some information you get about your finances. It is not going to be helpful in the moment, and you're going to have to like do something else, right? Oh, the autonomy, haha. So maybe part of your autonomy is needing to be financially autonomous, by way of getting out of partnerships. If you're in partnerships, we want you to get out of those, or think about how that's working for you, okay? And you can make gentle moves in the right direction towards autonomy without having to, chuck people off a cliff, which is smart, okay? And the Knight of Pentacles here is talking about how fighting for your finances will be something you have to do the first week of August, okay? So keep that in mind. We're going to go in deeper on this with this deck at the end of this video. So I'm just going to let that one lay right where it is and move on to next week. All right, let's talk about the 6th through the 12th of August. We are looking at the Five of Wands. Five of Wands speaking to your ability to rally the troops. When you say, hey, let's do this, people want to follow you. You are like the Pied Piper sometimes. And in this moment of now, people are going to want to follow you. You're saying, hey, let's go camping over da-da-da-da-da. And people are going to just show up. You're going to see like a big old party real fast. And that's good. I like that for you. It's nice to have people coming around to your way of thinking in this moment. It's good. And it feeds you. It feeds your ego. It feeds your heart. It feeds your soul. Feeds your inner child. Hey, like that. So that's good news. And the next card down is the Five of Cups, where old relationships or thinking about old relationships is one of those things that's happening right now. You are feeling the feelings of remembering an old relationship or old relationships. And that's interesting. They're causing some ripples in your heart. Okay, but if you can take the lessons from that, moving forward in your current relationships will be much easier. Okay, so cool. Stick with that. In this gathering situation, you have an opportunity to focus on doing better in current relationships. That's good. The Wheel of Fortune is here as your solution to say, yeah, it's a karmic relationship. It's a karmic situation you're into right here. So as you're here, maybe this time you can do it correctly within this relationship, having had so many other experiences. Not to say that y'all get around a lot, but some of y'all do. But that is chalked up to experience that you can now apply to the current relationship so that you can actually do better and be better and feel better. And I like that for you. I really like and want for you to be happy. I want this to be good stuff that's going on. And for those of you who aren't single, this speaks to remembering the old lessons so that you can apply them to your current relationship and know that you're working it out. Whatever the lesson you're working on with your current relationship is very much so all about your karma. You want to fix that karma and move on, right? But do what you can to take care of that inner child. It's a good option. And do what you can to get free. Awesome. I like that for you. Okay, next week over, the 13th through the 19th, we have Judgment here. The Judgment card is talking about you using your better thinking in this moment of now. You got a good noggin on you. All of y'all's got a good brain, okay? We want you to keep using that brain. It's a good noodle. Like it. The Knight of Swords is here talking about fighting for your power, fighting for responsibility, and how that's actually blocked. So the argument there isn't going to be favorable. So you want to not maybe fight about it so much. It may not be the right move to argue about this situation, okay? Because in the end, the solution is that your foundation and power is going to get fortified anyway, all right? Know that you will have fortification of your personal foundation and power. You will end up being the boss or the sole proprietor or right. I feel like, ooh, this is the thing we're talking about, right? Being able to pull away from other situations and become autonomous, right? You want to be able to do your autonomy thing. Excellent. That's cool. Like that. Next week over, August 20th through the 26th, we are looking at the Tower. Ooh-wee. So the Tower is here. There is somebody of like mind who is going to be blocking you with what you're doing this particular week. Keep an eye on that and know that you'll be fighting for your ideas with this person. So even as your things may be falling together or falling apart, we're going to get more information about that in the in-depth readings. Don't worry about that. But I see you having a bumping of heads with somebody this week. And you will need to fight for your ideas with that person that you care about, but is of like mind, mostly, except this time. You guys are like, doop, 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 doop. All right? We're going to get more information when we go in deep. But there will be arguments, and things will either fall together or fall apart. We will find out momentarily. I really feel like, based on what happened last week, that things are falling together for you. And maybe this guy just doesn't agree. Doesn't really agree. Oh, I don't think it should go like that. Well, maybe it should. This card here, we're going to talk about this last week of August 27th through the September 2nd. All right, and we have the Hermit here. The Hermit is talking about wanting to be alone. Wanting to just be on your own. Yeah, you are freewheeling, easygoing. Don't really need a lot of help with a lot of anything. Self-sufficient, I would say. And you're taking care of the inner child. So we want you to take care of your inner child and be okay by yourself. You're going to want to be by yourself for a little bit. Take a break, right? Take a little vacay from other humans. And Nine of Cups is here in the block department, letting me know that your wishes are not going to be fulfilled this week. So, sorry. If you did get what you wanted, it would be bad. It will block you more to get what you want than to not get what you want, okay? So in this time and in this moment, we're going to say, maybe a distraction is a good thing, right? So interesting that if you get distracted from being by yourself, wishes fulfilled will block you. So if you get what you wanted, it will block you. Interesting. The Ten of Wands is here as your solution, saying that what you really, really want, or what you're going to do in the end, is take your ideas and go. All right? Doesn't mean you have to go alone. Doesn't mean you have to go with anybody else. We'll get more information, I promise you. I know some of this gets a little nebulous, but we're going to get more information, and we will add more cards so that all of this becomes more clear. Currently, I'm going to go ahead and save these, as we are wont to do over here. And we'll go ahead and get right into this reading. We've pre-programmed these cards. This is the Crow Tarot. We were talking about that. Yes, it's a wonderful deck. Love it very much. Hope you get to... I will put all the links to all my decks in the bottom, okay? So let's go ahead and lay these cards out and get them added to, so we can get more information about what's going on here. All right. Excellent. So the Five of Swords, this is, of course, July 30th through August 5th. And we are talking about the Five of Swords being you taking your power back, taking on some responsibility that is going to help you move forward. And I really like that, because you enjoy being the one who's more responsible. I feel like what happened was you let somebody else have responsibility and they kind of blew it. So it's making you a little nuts. But as you take the responsibility back, you're going to be getting to work. This is the Eight of Pentacles. You will definitely be getting to work, getting moving, getting busy with what's going on. And that's okay. I've never met a Capricorn that wasn't happy when they weren't busy. All right. And the moon is here to say, hey, check it out. Your dreams and goals are up for review. So as you take responsibility back and you're like, okay, I'm getting to work, I'm handling the business. All right, now I'm going to go take a shower. I'm going to sit down and regroup and see, am I where I want to be? Is everything going according to plan? Have I handled it accordingly, right? Am I doing with it what I want it to be done? You've taken it back from someone else because they weren't doing what you wanted to be done. So now it's important for you to go, okay, now what do I need to do to make it the way I want it, right? And that'll be great. So the Five of Pentacles is here. Remember, we talked about the financial information you might be getting that will block you. So pay attention to what that financial information will be, because we also have the Five of Swords. Oh, it's a double whammy on the Five of Swords. Isn't that interesting? So on the one hand, taking the responsibility back is great. And on the other hand, it blocks you. Isn't that so double whammy? That makes actually a lot of sense. So, cool, you took back the responsibility, but you really don't have time for it. So now it's blocking you from doing what other things you want to do. Okay. You've just stuck your foot in it. Sorry about that, Capricorn. It happens. And the Sun is here saying that nope, nope, nope. Nothing new will be starting here. If you do start anything here, you're going to have all the answers. So if you whatever you step yourself into, you need to have all the answers and be prepared and be ready to go. Well, that's a bummer. Sorry. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles. Remember, the Knight of Pentacles was fighting you about your finances and making you fight for your finances and making you fight for your worth and value. Nobody likes doing that, but it is what's going on. You're going to have to step up and say, look, I need to be paid for what I just did, or I'm going to need to get paid for what I'm doing. So let's work that out. All right. The Lover's card is here, showing that a partner is possible. A past partner is could be up in your business. So be aware that you might have an ex that comes around and says, hey, I have news and stuff about this. On the other hand, if you're already in a partnership, Your partner could be coming in to say, you know what, hey, I'm here to help you. I'm here to support you. I'm here to help you feel your worth. So this could be a very loving and wonderful experience, having the support of your partner, and that's great. It will fortify your foundation and make you feel better about what's going on around you. For all those who are married and already in relationships, that's great. For my singles, this could be an ex coming back or a new partnership, a new person coming in. And it doesn't have to be a love relationship, but it can be somebody who will partner with you and possibly take some of this responsibility from you or off your hands as you basically hire a new person to handle the project or hand it back off to someone else. And this here is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is here to say, yes, everything here is going to actually, while it seemed like you were plodding along through this week, it's going to go fast. And this ex-relationship person might be somebody who's like, okay, I can it might be an ex that you're involved in having take over this other situation to help you out for a period of time or something like that. So don't be mad about the ex. The ex might not be there to stir things up. I don't see them causing trouble. I think that whatever's happening will happen quickly and simply. So don't be alarmed by your ex. It's all good. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and introduce you to one more deck. This deck is here. MAHRUKH X. I'm going to write that down in the bottom because it's spelled very interestingly and I probably said it wrong, and I apologize to the universe for saying that. Sorry. But I am going to program these cards for you, Capricorn, for the week of July 30th through August 5th, because this is a great deck and it will clarify a couple of these cards. I will not be clarifying all 9 cards. I will clarify a few of the cards so that we can get a little more information, and then you'll understand what's going on, but only the ones that seem a little foggy, right? So in this case, I'm really thinking that the Five of Swords here and the Five of Swords here should be clarified for sure. And let's see. We'll clarify the Lovers. Fair enough. All right, we'll clarify those 3 cards. For Capricorn, Father, Mother, God, Star Brothers and Sisters, please clarify those 3 cards for Capricorn for this week, first week of August. So let us clarify the Five of Swords. Five of Swords. Swords. That's the one right here. Five of Swords. Getting nowhere. You may need to adjust the lens of your life, change your mindset, and then change your lifestyle. You can still turn things around. Haha. So you're adjusting your lens, looking at your lifestyle and seeing what needs to change to match what you want to do. This is good news because we're talking about your inner child being wanting to be taken care of, right? You can still turn things around. Awesome. I love that card. I'm going to go ahead and put it down here with that. Excellent. Now we're going to clarify this Five of Swords for Capricorn. Five of Swords, Five of Swords, Five of Swords. It's blocking, blocking. Five of Swords blocking. Same pile. All right. Divine Feminine. Your feminine energy is out of balance and can leave you vulnerable. Learn to use your feminine power wisely. All right. So your feminine power is out of whack, and we want you to learn to use it wisely. All right. No wonder your feminine energy is what's coming into play over here in the blocking department. So you've brought out your feminine self and come out swinging. So it's not bad, but it is something that you need to get into balance so that you can proceed properly, right? So it's your feminine energy that's causing trouble with that Five of Swords over here. because we're talking about your timing. We want you to get your timing in order, but watch out for your feminine energy messing things up. All right, cool. Let's get that Lover's card. We're going to clarify the Lover's card for August, July 30th through August 5th for Capricorn. That's the one right here. All right. Become a source of light. You are a natural healer, born to bring through new healing methods to whatever areas you choose to work in. So, you are a divine source of light, and you're going to bring healing to any area you work in. So, that's kind of wide open, and I'm happy about that because it means that even in your partnership here with this Lover's card situation, you can bring healing to the relationship just simply by having the conversation. Okay, so by enlisting this person, if it's an ex, you can mend that relationship, and I really see that as a positive thing for you, Capricorn. I want you to take that moment and heal that relationship if you can. That'd be great. And it's good. I really see a lot of good things happening for you. It's all going to go very quickly. It's not going to be painful if you deal with that ex over here, not at all. But yes, use that divine timing. Realize that you can work on that feminine energy without it being a problem. You can get that thing back into balance. All right, do that. I want you to do that. It will be very healthy for you, Capricorn. And I look forward to seeing what comes up for you next week on August 6th through the 12th. So again, like and subscribe. I appreciate you very much. I need you. I need you to be here for me and with me. I want to be here for you. So leave me a comment. Let me know if you like what's going on here. And I will talk with you next week. Thank you so much.